Hi everybody, this is Rich and welcome to Father's Truth. So today I want to talk about a poll that I did a couple weeks ago on my Facebook page. I asked a very simple question. Would you like to see false accusers face criminal charges out of family court matters? Pretty straightforward. If you falsely accuse somebody, would you like to see that person face criminal charges? 690 people voted, which is better. I would like to see about 1,000 votes, but 690 people voted. 98% said yes, which is not surprising. So 678 people total voted for yes. 2% said no. So 12 people said no. Now, I don't want to call those people out, the 12 people that voted no. But if they're watching, if you can maybe explain just a little bit as to why you think that people should get away with lying in court. When we sign affidavits, we swear to affidavits, we're doing that under oath, that the facts that we're putting in that affidavit are true. Allowing people to falsely accuse others, fabricate evidence, it's not right. It is not right. It does not follow the rest of the law in criminal court and civil court, even small claims courts. You lie under oath, perjury, you can be charged. At the very minimum, you're going to receive a summary conviction. Now I've taken out 4 pieces of the criminal code that I feel that could go along with perjury in family court. So I got my pocket criminal code. It's not pocket, but we all know the way that works. And under misleading justice. So section 131 of the Criminal Code of Canada is perjury. Now, perjury is a serious offense. Perjury in the criminal courts, you could be receiving a maximum sentence, an indictable sentence of 14 years for perjury, section 131. Now, that's probably one of the most severe penalties for lying under oath. There's also section 137, which is fabricating evidence, which is also an indictable offense of 14 years maximum. That's where obviously somebody is fabricating some sort of piece of evidence, kind of along the lines of perjury, where you're lying about the evidence that's being presented or trying to be presented into some criminal matter. We also have section 134 of the Criminal Code. So that has to deal with false statements under oath, which is a summary conviction. Now, summary conviction is 6 months and under. There's usually some fines that go along with that. That should be at the very least be law in our family court systems, is making false statements under oath. Or you can go with section 140, which is public mischief, which is an indictable offense. It's what we call in Canada a hybrid offense. So it's either an indictable offense of 5 years or a summary conviction of 6 months, depending on the severity. Public mischief goes along the lines of wasting police time, making false statements to police to pursue something, knowing full well that it's not true. That's an example of how somebody can be charged under section 140, which is public mischief. So I've just rhymed off 4 criminal code sections. That's misleading justice. And it's not fair. Now, some of the feedback that I'm getting is that, it's going to clog our court systems, and I disagree. I do not believe that it's going to clog our court systems. If anything, it's going to unclog our court systems, because people are going to think twice about making these false allegations. Ever since the Me Too movement, there have been a lot of stories that have come out in the media, obviously, with some higher names, celebrities, and I feel that the media has given this really a bad name right now. Who do you believe is really the question. So many allegations that are coming forth. I hear about it every single day. Every single day I'm getting a story from some father out there that has been falsely accused of something, and they don't know where to turn. And there's some times where I don't even know what to tell you, except you have to fight. You have to fight for this. I've given you 4 criminal codes that you can push for in court. Tell your lawyers to go after these criminal codes. Bring them up in family courts, because this is the only way. We need precedents on this, but more than precedents, we need family law reform. That's what we need. We need this in Canada. We've been talking about this for over 10 years. Most of these statistics that I get they're not current. There's nothing that's current out there. You really have to dig for numbers, because it's a taboo subject. It's also a controversial subject. I do realize that not everybody is going to agree with me. Some people like the way the system is because they abuse the system. Others know that the system is completely flawed, and they'll agree with me that it needs to be changed. I'm trying to get these polls out on my page to get feedback, to figure out where these problems are. I know where a lot of these problems are. I've written some reports on the silver bullet. I've written a report on the family law reform, on 5 groups that I think that we should be focusing on. You can find all those out on my blog site. We have to keep fighting. We have to keep pushing. We have to keep going after our MPs. There's a lot of people out there that say it's a waste of time. It is not a waste of time. Our MPs are our voice in Parliament. That's what we need. Regardless of what happens, as long as they know that we've had enough. That's what it is. Enough is enough. 30 years, 3 decades of this, it's enough. So just on the fact that false accusers in family court should receive some sort of punishment, at least, then we would see a drastic drop in the amount of false accusation claims that are coming through the family courts, which are disrupting children's lives. They're not able to see that other parent during these investigations. Some of these investigations are going on for a year, over a year. What happens? Is that in the best interest of our kids? It is not. Not when you're being falsely accused. Some of these cases are so cut and dry that it is clear as to what's going on. And yet, the process is so long into the family court system that these kids, after a while, end up not even knowing who that other parent is anymore, because there is so much stuff that's being flown around everywhere. There's so much misinformation. There's so many accusations that are going around. This is tough for kids to have to deal with. It just is, and anybody can see that. So we need family law reform, and in 2020, this is our year. This has to be our year. Enough is enough. That's what I've been saying steadily, that enough is enough, and we need to start getting the truth out there. Not just my story, everybody's story. I need you to send me your stories. You want change? They need to hear what is going on. Because if they don't, we're never going to have change. It's just plain and simple. You know, I've scheduled a rally in April, on April 24th, in Ottawa at Parliament for family law reform. It's not even just about fathers' rights. This is about children's rights. This is about mothers' rights. This is about equal rights in the courtroom. That's what it all boils down to. And actually looking out what's best for our kids. That is the main thing that I fight for. I have gone through hell and back. And I'm still here. I'm still fighting. And I will still fight for the rights of my children. That's just what I will do. And I want more people aboard. We need more people aboard. So I'll be doing more polls in the future. I'm going to probably get a poll out today. I'm not quite sure what it'll be yet. I do have some ideas. Maybe something along the lines of child support, because I do think that is a huge problem as well. Just in Canada, it's a problem everywhere. So look for that poll. I hope everybody has a good day. To everybody that's struggling out there going through this family court mess, stay strong, everybody. You do have it in you. This, no matter what, is a fight. It is a fight that you may not have asked for. You may not deserve. But you have to keep going. You just have to keep going, keep fighting, keep being vocal. And one day we will have change. I firmly believe that there will be changes made to family law. Peace and strength, everybody, and have a great day.